There are people who prefer to wear their natural hair straight instead of shrunken, and if you are one of such people, you don't have to go through so much heat damage before wearing your natural hair straight. You can simply opt for African threading, and you can use different materials like Brazilian wool, like I used to thread my hair here, or normal African thread, or even yarn or baby wool or rubber thread to thread your hair, and it will straighten your hair very well, almost to look like a blowout. Your hair will not be heat damaged at all. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's Eva here, and this is part 2 of the African threading video that I posted right before this one. So the part 1 is the long form video right before this one, in case you see this one first. For the part 1, I took you guys through the process of threading my hair in sections, including pre-parting, the benefits of pre-parting, and the benefits of African threading. And I used Brazilian wool to thread my hair because I prefer Brazilian wool. There are other options for materials you can use to thread, popular among which are rubber thread, yarn, or normal African thread. There is a specific thread used to thread hair. But for me, I feel like Brazilian wool gives my hair the best stretch in the shortest time. With Brazilian wool, I can stretch my hair in about 24 hours compared to if I use other types of thread that may require me to leave the thread in my hair for longer than 24 hours. So here I let the thread sit in my hair for 24 hours and then I took it down. Now in the other video, I spoke about the fact that one thing that people deal with when it comes to African threading is how painful the hairstyle can be, regardless of whether or not you grip your hair tight or loose. So here, as I was about to take down this hairstyle, one of the reasons I actually rushed to take it down is that it was actually still painful. And once it's painful, it's very uncomfortable to wear. Some people are okay with wearing it until the hair loosens a little bit at the scalp and then they take it off. But for me, guys, I'm tender-headed for some reason, and it's funny because I never used to be tender-headed, but African threading is one of the most painful styles that you can wear. I'm telling you the truth, because of how you have to grip the sections of hair and wrap the thread around the base, that's your scalp, to make sure that you get a very good stretch. If you don't grip the hair that way to wrap the thread, you will have puffy roots, meaning your hair will be shrunken at the roots, and that defeats the entire purpose of using thread to stretch your hair. So because of that, it can be very painful. This is nothing against thread as a hairstyle, as a protective style, as a method of stretching the hair. It's just that it's one of those things that comes with doing this style, just like other hairstyles have their own cons. So for me, it's the only con. It can be quite painful. Anyway, I got into taking off the thread, and here you can see me just cutting off the ends of the thread. Now when I was threading my hair, I stopped right where my hair ends, so I didn't really give gap when I was threading, and I had actually thought I was going to do a bit of a trim. When I thread my hair or stretch my hair, I like to trim my ends a little bit just to take off any dead ends and any knots and give my hair a smooth appearance and be able to also pass my fingers through my hair easily. But I ended up not doing the trim. I just decided to skip it, and I went ahead to loosen these sections and move on. This is the second time I am oiling my scalp in 24 hours. The first time I oiled the scalp was right after finishing the threading process, and the second time I just oiled the scalp because I needed to feel some relief from all of the pain of that threading. Guys, I don't even play. One of the main reasons I oil my scalp is because it soothes my scalp and relieves any aches and any pains caused by tension on the scalp or applied to the scalp. And that's it. Loosening the thread is a very simple process, and of course it takes way less time compared to sectioning the hair and threading the hair. Let me point out again that if you choose to, you can wear your thread longer than 24 hours. It's just that for me, I prefer wearing it for just 24 hours. I don't need to go beyond that. But yes, it's a great protective style which can be worn for up to a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even 4 weeks. It all depends on your preference. And trust me, the longer you wear African threading, the more your hair stretches. If you wear it for up to 4 weeks, you can take the thread off and your hair is almost as straight as if you flat ironed it. So that's it. African threading is one of the healthy ways that I take care of my hair, and this is the healthy method of stretching my hair so that I don't have to use heat repeatedly especially if I want to make a hairstyle that requires straighter hair. Remember guys, you can always grab my digital hair growth guide or my 30-day hair growth challenge from the link in my bio. It's currently going at a 50% discount, and inside this 30-day hair growth challenge you have a well-detailed, well-planned 7-day regimen which you are going to follow for maximum hair growth. You also have the recipes for 6 hair growth products you are going to make and use on your hair at home. The 6 products are shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, leave-in conditioner, hair growth spray, and hair growth oil. These are the same products that I use to care for my hair and grow my own hair personally. So go ahead and grab that 30-day hair growth challenge. It's the 30-day hair growth challenge because after 30 days, in fact from about 2 weeks, if you use this consistently, you will definitely see results. And that's it. Here I was massaging my scalp a little bit after oiling, also for some relief and to help blood circulate throughout the scalp a little after gripping my scalp tight for that thread. So I did this for a few minutes and then I basically combed my hair out. That was pretty much it. I went ahead to do my next protective style. The thread was to do a particular protective style, but in fact I ended up not doing that protective style. I opted for something else, but all in all this came out good because we got a tutorial out of it. You know, there is always someone looking for a tutorial to help them do these things themselves. And what I like is that this particular African threading tutorial is quite detailed. So if you didn't understand something about African threading before, I hope you understood it from watching this video. And that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for finding me and I hope you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me for yet another video. Everyone, I hope you gave this video a thumbs up to help with the engagement, to help the video be distributed to more people on YouTube that need to see. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.